Hierophant. I am your tarot reader, Pisces. This is your general reading for March. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you consider subscribing. Pisces, if you are returning, I adore you for it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. The center of your March general reading is that of the Two of Cups. I'm feeling like for the month of March, I don't know if some of you have been promoted or now you're in some sort of leadership position, but I feel like that how I see it in my head, how Spirit has given it to me, is that you're on this saucer and you kind of got moved up to this different saucer, and it's higher, more of an authority type energy where I see you. So it's like you're collaborating and you're hobnobbing and you're talking to people of authority. And I see that you're actually looking out to like the masses. So perhaps we are doing some speeches, perhaps we're doing some training, perhaps we are leading the charge, so to speak. Whatever the case, I do see you more in an authoritative type figure. And because it is a Two of Cups, and I do see something else in your reading here, and that in the matters of the heart. For those of you who are coupled up, right, and you haven't gone to that next move, I do see you doing that. So either you're getting engaged or you're moving in. It's like, hey, you know, I want you to be my only boo sort of thing. I am feeling that energy too. And for you singles, I don't necessarily see a relationship happening in March, but what I see is this beautiful relationship that you're having with yourself. You see how they are mirrored to one another? It's almost like you're looking, you know, you're working on you, and you're like, you know what, I like Pisces. I like who I am. I like the different aspects of me. And for those who don't, I'm okay with that. And I feel like for the first time in a long time, you single Pisces have been feeling that way. So bravo. When I expanded on this, I got that of the King of Spades. And the King of Spades is the Emperor energy, right? So this is why I'm picking up on that authoritative type energy. I'm also feeling like that perhaps some of you Pisces, if you haven't been in touch with your father in quite some time, I do feel like that you're going to be in contact this month, March, April, May. I'm hearing March, April, May. So some of you have been disconnected from a father-like figure. I feel like that also is going to be happening. But I also feel like those of you who have you know, leveled up, have gotten a promotion, or you're in this leadership role, I feel like that the person or people of authority, you are going to have more conversations perhaps about your position, or perhaps about how you're going to make a difference within your organization. You're going to be spending a lot of time with an authoritative type figure for March. Wow, for the next several months, actually, is what I'm getting. Now, let's go on to your moon energy. This is where Spirit is working in your favor. This is also where your emotions are. And speaking of emotions, we have that of the Page of Cups, and Cups represents emotions. And the pages represent creativity and the beginning stages of. That's why that fish is coming out of a cup, right? What can be more creative and surprising than that? And you know, the waters that are in the background there, I feel like that you almost have like these nerves, a little bit of anxiety of this new position and this new responsibility, even though you're more than capable, even though this has been promised to you. For some of you, it's been promised, or it's been kind of like, you know, once a position opens, Pisces, right? It's been that sort of information. And for those of you who are kind of looking for a job as well, you're just having like, you know, like flutters and a little bit of anxiety, is like, you know, I hope I can keep this job. I hope I'm going to be good, and I hope I do well, sort of energy that I'm getting there. And then talking about even more emotional abundance is the Knight of Cups. And the reason why it's feeling abundant and the reason why it's feeling full is because we have the Page and then we have the Knight. So it's like a climb. It's like a story of you having more emotional stability. And I'm really feeling like for you Pisces, you feel good about you. You feel good about who you are and how you represent yourself in the world. And I love that for you as well. So I do feel like, you know, because this is happening in your moon energy, in the center of your reading is the Two of Cups and the Emperor. I feel like this was kind of a slow roll of hey, we're going to promise to do this for you, Pisces, or, and I'm, this isn't just work related. I feel like it's in the matters of the heart too. Perhaps some of you have gotten a promise ring a few years ago, or, one day we're going to move in together. One day we're going to have a child. One day we're going to do this. I feel like that now we're in the teenage portion of those promises and those offers to where it's like, okay, now this requires action. The Knight is an action sort of energy. And then to even tell this story even more, that Knight is galloping toward that Ace of Pentacles. So not only is this, this is a new start in that story, right? So this is a new start in that story in the matters of love. It's a new start in that story to where now these promises that were given to you, Pisces, you are going to start seeing that happen for the next several months. And typically, minor arcanas are very short like energy, but for some reason, this is a little bit more long lasting for you. And I'm going to explain the reasons why. Now, I did expand on that Page of Cups because I wanted to understand this newness for you. And I got that of the King of Spades. And the King of Spades, the King of Clubs is very work-related sort of energy. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? I just see you in this office. And, when pictures like that come to me, that lets me know it is work related. And I see you like zooming around and you touching on everyone, meaning you're talking to everyone, you're encouraging them, you're motivating them. So I don't know what this energy is all about, Pisces, but whatever it is, people enjoy it and people respect you. And even the ones who are kind of like, I wish Pisces would sit the heck down and get out of my face, they really do appreciate your energy. So I do see success in the matters of. It's such this blanket energy, I feel. I just see success in the matters of. It's like, really, I really feel like things are finally starting to turn out exactly how you pictured it. And for some of you, it's been a long time coming. When I expanded on that Ace of Pentacles, I also got the Ace of Spades. And the Ace of Spades, and this is all about that laser-like focus. So I feel like with this, this newness of where you are now. And I feel like it's not new. That's how come I'm struggling with that word. I feel like it's not new because it doesn't feel new because this was promised to you, right? This was the understanding that this is how it be for you, Pisces, right? So now that you're there, now that this promise has been given to you, and not given because you worked for it, you have this laser-like focus, right? I see that happening in your moon energy. So I see that this is something you're like, I do not want to fail because I've been telling people that I can do this for so long. I don't want to mess up. So I do see this laser-like focus energy that's happening in your moon, energy, and it's really going to help you in your ego energy, which is where we are talking, and we are going to put our focus now. And we have that of the Four of Clubs, and your ego energy is your Sun energy. This is where we see you in life, and we have that of the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So this is really for those of you in regards to relationship, but I feel like this is relationship all around. So this is for your personal relationship, friendships, work relationships. I see that it's really going to, it's just going to, so this is what's going to happen, Pisces. This is what's going to happen. Because you are sort of leveling up, and it's been a long time coming, and you've almost been in this position, right? And really, I see it in the matters of love, and I see it in the matters of your self-reflection. You've leveled up to where people are like, oh my gosh, Pisces sure does have a whole lot of confidence. Well, yes, I do. I've decided that I'm pretty great. And then for those of you in the matters of love, it's kind of graduating to this more committed sort of thing. And then for those of you to where it's work related, it's just so wonderful. I just feel like it's this trifecta. For some of you, it is a trifecta. You're like getting all three. For some of you, it's just an individual thing in the matters of stability and promise and commitment. this is why I'm picking up on that energy of it's not new. This has always been in your energy of promise. Is because when I expanded on this, I got this of the Two of Clubs. And this also represents the Hanged Man. And this is all about self-reflection, and it really encourages patience. And this lets me know that this was a long time coming. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do what I need to do and keep grinding and kind of stay in my lane and stay in a focused lane and play my cards right. So I can get what I want and get what I deserve. And that's what I'm feeling here, that you've waited and you've done all the right things and you're finally getting what you deserve. And then we have that of the Nine of Cups. I know you felt that energy, and this is wish fulfilled. And it's not a wish fulfillment because you just made the wish, right? You blew out the candles and you're like, new car, right? No. You put the work in. So to get back to that analogy, you worked, you saved, you worked 2 jobs, you put the money down, and now you have a new car, right? So that's why this is a wish fulfilled, because it is something that you worked towards, and you've been working towards it for a very long time. Some of you 9 years, some of you 9 months, but I feel like a lot of you, it's been like 9 years of finally getting here. When I expanded on this, my dear Pisces, I got that of the Four of Hearts. And this Four of Hearts is learning from past mistakes. And that's where I'm picking up on a tad bit of anxiety, right? It's almost like you're afraid you're going to mess up because you have been manifesting this for so long and seeing yourself where you are right now or what's coming to you, Pisces. For those of you who haven't seen these things yet, when you do, you're almost going to feel like, oh my gosh, now that I'm here, I want to make sure I don't mess up because it took me so long to get here. So you do have a little bit of anxiety, but I feel like it's like nervous anxiety, but it's helping you create this laser like focus. You know what? And back to this energy here. This is picking up on those who are like, you know what? I don't care if you don't like me. Right? I don't care if you don't like these different aspects of me. I've tried changing to suit you. I've tried being someone to make you feel better, right? And Pisces, I feel like you're like, I'm tired of doing that. Because I feel like that even when you tried to change, even when you tried to be someone different, to make people feel comfortable about how big you are, Pisces, they still weren't happy, right? So now you're in this space of, I'm good with me. Thank you. You see, it's how it's like this singular person with this Four of Wands. It's like, I'm okay with me. I love that energy. And then here we have the Eight of Wands. And the reason why I was talking about how I got to slow down. It's really difficult sometimes, Pisces, because I see all these pictures in my head, and trying to, explain it to you can sometimes be difficult. But what I'm seeing you, Pisces, like there, living your life, doing things, and everything around you is moving so fast, right? Everything's moving so quickly. You'll look up, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You look up again, it's 4:30. You're like, what the heck, right? And all these things have happened, and you've accomplished so much. Things are just going to start moving so much quicker for you in your ego energy. And I think Capricorn also had the same thing as well. Things are going to start moving so quickly for you in your ego energy, because it's almost like, because everything has been taken so long, and that Hanged Man energy is built up this momentum, right? Much like when you pull back a rubber band, and the further you pull it back, when you let it go, it takes off. That's how I feel your ego energy is going to feel for the next several months. So put on your seatbelt, ride that train. Now, if we continue in this energy, this is what we can expect in our immediate present. And I got another Hanged Man, right? So I feel like that you're leveling up. I just got the chills. I feel like your leveling up it's not finished. It's not done, Pisces. I feel like there's more, right? Spirit is still working a bit slower in your moon energy and spirit. But time, it's not translated the same here for us in 3D. So just know that there's still some positions left for you. That's what I'm hearing. There's still some positions left for you. So stay on that focus. Really tune into these opportunities that are coming your way, right? You have stability, so you have nothing to worry about. And then the ending of your reading is the Knight of Wands. We have another knight. This is more action. This is more pushing forward. And interestingly enough, with this being the end of your reading, this knight is moving away from the deck, right? So it's letting me know that there's more to come. There's more opportunities, and you're going to be doing it in the most passionate way. Listen, that is all I have for you. I hope that made sense. It was really enjoyable doing this reading for you. I hope to see you next month, and I absolutely adore you.